mismatch. They're going to run it and test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Third down, out of the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team, trying to connect from 41 yards away. Makes it look easy. So they have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Banks.
He's brought down just across the 25-yard line.
Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The receiver grabs it.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That completion makes it second down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Arizona.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows he has versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires it down the middle. The ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Blue Devils have 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Important 2nd down play coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Arizona.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Finds his man. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. Well, Kirk, Arizona has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. And the Blue Devils pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. Catch is made down the middle. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Fighting off the defender. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. Running out of time in the pocket.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down play coming up. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On the move now. Looking right, this one caught. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. This line getting set up, it's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab, They bring him down after a short gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And it's a bunch formation. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Has the first down and more. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
It's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception, maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. That's a design quarterback keeper. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
I'm going to be honest here. I'm completely shocked that they kept it on the ground. I think this is too. I don't think they were prepared for it. It's one of those things where it just makes you scratch your head, and it somehow works out.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw here. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He's looking to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least. 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Close to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. The receiver makes the catch. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, he makes the catch! Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Duke. Adds 6 more points to the total. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Escaping the pressure, moving right. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets he started in the next drive. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made across the middle by the running back. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Well, Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. First down, looking for more now. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's in the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made by the tight end. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Man, that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Off play action. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. When they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. The Blue Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness, yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice gain.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion makes it second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
Well, it's a game. Matchups always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter, and the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the Blue Devils keep the football on the move.
Here we go.
And now they'll run it on the draw. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
They look to throw it here on second down. Trucks through the defender. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Touchdown, Duke. They connect for 6. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Banks. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He finds some space. He's past the marker and still going. Here he goes. The 30. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Arizona. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they begin the drive at the 25. Devils offense heads back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch!
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Using his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
go. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Banks. Breaks loose at the 45. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally, a spark of life from this offense. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into open space. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Wildcats. They're setting out to try the PAT.
Boy, as a quarterback, you get down into this area of the field, you love having a big target to be able to throw the football to. Defense is expecting the run. You put the ball up in the air and let the big tight end come down with a touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Blue Devils hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks left and finds his target there. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
And the Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
The Blue Devils pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Let's go.
Working clock with the ground game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, there you go, Chris. It's exactly what they needed. Give credit to this defense for coming up with this huge interception. A bit surprised that they threw the football, but hey, the defense is able to capitalize, and now they give their own offense a chance to maybe win this game.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Here we go. Desperation time in the final minute, down 3. What can they come up with? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. QB keeper all the way. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback didn't see the play clock. Took too much time. Didn't get the snap off. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Their last chance here. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Leaning on the run game here. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Toss play to the outside. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pass rush closing in. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.